Greetings, guys and gals. My name is Rabbit. Playing any of the Mario Kart games for a prolonged period of time makes it exceedingly difficult for me to drive on the interstate. And welcome to episode number 41 of our Legend of Legaia 100% item guide and walkthrough. In our previous episode, we had somewhat of a brief confrontation with one of the Miss Henchmen. His name was Xain, and he was the weird centaur bull sort of creature. And we engaged him in battle after he revealed to us that he was trying to knock over the pillar in order to kill all of the humans living in Underground Octam. So we put a quick stop to that. And again, I acknowledge that that is one of the most difficult fights for a lot of people. So I just want to reiterate that if you have struggled with it in the past, just try to emulate what I have done, have your levels somewhat comparable to mine, and make sure that you have all of the equipment that you can pick up in Underground Octam, and you should have a pretty good time. I would say it was a very easy fight for me. I didn't really struggle. I didn't even really have to think about it, and there wasn't even too much to comment on and narrate while I was taking him on. So the fight went very well. Afterwards, he was a little bit salty because we kicked his ass, and just in a fucking toddler fit, he ended up turning all of the lava to ice. So we can now walk around and do some exploring. We just finished revisiting the old chests that I had told you guys to avoid because they previously had bullshit in them, but now they are rocking some good shit. So we got 2 waters. What did we get? A life water and a magic water, I want to say, and they both ended up going to Vaughn. So let's just keep on exploring in this episode. And the first thing we uncover, ta-da, is brand new Saru. And I'm almost tempted to just go all out on this bad boy. His name is Freed, and he's pretty cool. It's not my favorite, but you know, again, like I have said pretty much every time we've encountered new Saru, I like the design well enough. I don't think it's one that's too weird looking. I don't know, if you want to think of it this way, it's kind of vicious. I feel like it's a unique and interesting design for an ice creature. I dig it. I don't mind it. All right, let's see if we can actually capture this thing, though. That is the question. I don't know who this is going to go to, and to be honest, I might have to actually, we'll just end in Rasa Root Arms. I might actually have to utilize my ivory books, because if I recall correctly, Freed is kind of an asshole to catch. It's not going to be easy. That's what I'm trying to say. But we'll see. Lady Luck might be on my side. I doubt it, but I will remain optimistic. Let's see, can we get it? Come on, Vaughn, I'm counting on you. No. Well, that's fine. We will run into Freed a lot here. So there really is no rush to capture it as soon as you see it. So don't feel like it's pressing that you pick this thing up ASAP. We're going to run into them pretty much every single encounter we get into. I mean, I think you can find the frogs and the mushes here now that it's frozen over, but you're mostly going to find Freeds. So anyway, if we run over here to the right of where Xain was, we will open up this chest and find a guardian chain. If I recall correctly, the guardian chain isn't an item I've ever liked to use. Let's just double check to see what it is. It provides 0 defense. Neither you nor your enemy can block attacks. So yeah, this is what I pretty much remembered. I can see the validity and structuring some sort of strategy around this, but you guys, this just, I don't know. I personally don't think this is that great of an item. It doesn't hold immense value for me, but if you want to experiment with it, you know, be my guest. And I did not mean to exit out of that because I do want to try to heal up here. And I will use Vaughn's orb until we can get it to level 3. His is the only one that is still kind of lagging behind at level 2 there. Oh, and here we go. Here are the frogs I was talking about. You know what? Just to save us some time, I really don't want to deal with these things. Like, at all. I'm thinking about actually casting. Should I just cast Gizms just for shits and giggles? We haven't seen Gizm in a long time. And then I'll end with Theater because reasons. Guys, this is bad. I know. But whatever. Whatever. It works. We're using our Saru. Our ultimate destination after exploring all of this frozen fire pathy area is to go back to Octam Underground anyway, so we will have an opportunity to sleep. We are making some serious XP and gold here while we're running around. So we're in okay shape. And yay, well, we got a level on Gizem. Hey, you can't argue with that, right? I would say that's pretty good. Vaughn's might get a level as well. I think it's only level 1. Maybe it's level 2. Oh no, it has to be more than level 1 because it has an actual additional effect tied to it. Oh my god, but it does no damage. Oh my goodness. Well, that's okay. It's nice to switch things up, right? We can't have them being physically offensive all the time. We need to see some magic from time to time. Although I have expressed to you guys that I almost feel like the magic is not that great in terms of its DPS compared to what you can do just by stringing together the appropriate combo of art abilities or art moves. I almost feel like magic is basically there to assist you in terms of healing. Everything else is just kind of meh. That's my opinion, of course. I'm sure some people love casting spells, but it's never really been something I have found to be as impactful as just physically attacking your enemies or the bosses that you're dealing with. Anyway, if we run over here, we will open up another chest to grab an incense, which is fine. It does what it needs to do. I don't think we've used an incense yet, but we have run into those before, so it's an okay pickup. Woohoo, woohoo, woohoo! I'm doing a happy dance because Vaughn finally was able to capture Freed. I will make sure that you guys get a chance to see this. I don't want to use up all of my mana. Nah, we have enough. It's 40 and Orb is 18. I just want to make sure that I have enough mana to heal us as we're finishing up exploring this area. And this is not where I wanted to go. Alright, Vaughn got a level from that. No Freed for anyone else, but that is okay. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I wonder how close Noah and Gala are to getting levels. We'll check here in just a second. But if you run over here and grab this chest, we will get an ordinary healing bloom. Nothing that we should really get too ecstatic about. So Noah is fairly close to level 21, and Gala's not that far himself. So this is promising. I mean, we should all be 21 probably by the time we're finished exploring this area. So let's run up this way. And there is Noah's level. She had to work for it though. These monsters are not playing one teeny tiny bit. And okay, Vaughn's Orb, are you done sleeping on the job? You should be pretty close, I would think, to hitting level 3. I guess we'll have to see. I can't imagine it has that far to go. Okay, let's keep on exploring. So there were 2 Freeds, and neither Noah nor Gala got one. Talk about obnoxious. So anyway, we're going to run over here, and if you just move that out of the way, you can continue to a hidden treasure chest. And if we open up this bad boy, we get another water, this time a power water. This is something that I feel like a lot of people tend to miss, so make sure you run over this way and grab it. It's so easy to want to just immediately head back to Octam Underground, but make sure you explore this place as thoroughly as possible. So, the winner, where is it? There we go. The winner of this +4 to attack permanently is Gala. So congratulations, enjoy. And now what I am going to do is I am going to run around and try to get a Freed for everyone. Gala might hit level 21, maybe not. We'll see how long it takes. I'm gonna go ahead and just throw some of those ivory books. What the hell is even an incense book? I will throw the ivory books on in order to hopefully expedite this process. So be right back, and everyone should have a Freed, and I will make sure that I show you the actual spell animation for it as well. So yeah, 1 second, everybody. Alrighty, my loves, so everyone officially has a Freed in tow. However, I am a dumbass and I didn't think to save enough mana to actually cast it for you. So I promise once we have enough mana and we are on our way to the next destination, I will let you guys go ahead and see this animation in battle. I promise. I will try not to overlook it. I've been pretty good, and I think I've shown you guys everyone else as soon as we've acquired them, so Freed will not be an exception. I just am stupid, and Noah is literally 1 mana point away from being able to cast it, but I don't know, I just didn't think about it. So anyway, I will go ahead and show you, though, the description for its ability. It casts Freezing Point, which attacks all enemies. And again, I feel like I say this almost all the time, but it's a fairly cool and interesting looking spell animation, so I like it well enough. But alright, we want to head all the way back to Underground Octam. I guess, you know what, technically I could go without you guys, and I don't really need to bring you. Yeah, you know what, just to save you time, maybe I should just do it on my own. And alas, here is the save point. I don't know why I was thinking, was it at the end of our last episode I was saying you can go back and save if you want to, but I'd recommend exploring. But I was apprehensive. I couldn't remember if the save was still here or not. Anyway, it is still here, so go ahead and save up if you'd like, but if not, just hold your horses because I will bring us back together once I am in Underground Octam. So be right back again. Alrighty, we should be pretty much done here in the fire path. I expect streamers and banners. Welcome back. You did it. You defeated the henchmen of the mist who were underground, right? Yes, we did. We were victorious. You got that right. We taught that Xain a lesson. I knew it. When the ground stopped shaking, all the townspeople knew you were successful and started cheering. Please, go up and talk to them. They'll be very happy. Oh, and the mayor is waiting for you. Please go see him if you have the time. Okay. We really should push this guard. Oh, this is a different guard, isn't it, than the one that was supposed to be protecting Hari and knock the girl over? So I take it back. I will not be impulsive and knock you over, bro. Sorry for thinking you were someone you weren't. Say, it's a little cold here, isn't it? Did something happen? In their last moments, the enemies froze the depths of the earth. What? Yes, I only hope that nothing bad happens because of that. What could those henchmen of the mist be thinking? It's a mystery to me. That's right. Whatever will happen later on will happen. But now, thank you, everyone. You're welcome. Man, where are all the women? I think Gala and Vaughn deserve at least a little bit of a party. As there won't be any earthquakes, I don't have to worry about the house collapsing at any minute. Oh yeah, that was the guy who was like, I'm just going to stand guard because that totally is going to do something to protect my house from an earthquake. I like being inside the house. There are a lot of people and everyone is so happy. I'll get stronger and then I'll protect all the townspeople. Yeah, whatever. You're probably the douchebag. Or, oh, guys, look at this. We'll check those out in just a second. I want to return to the surface and work in my garden. Please help us. One thing at a time. I just took care of the problem underground, and that's what you have to say to me? Have you ever been to Vidna, where the hot springs are? Yes, actually we have. You're lucky. In Vidna, they use windmills to push back the mist, right? How would you know that? And after Hari has survived the mist for so long, please avenge his death. Destroy the mist and its henchmen. I'm working on it, sweet cheeks. I'm going to preach Hari's message to everyone. That will be my reason for living. Deborah, you're actually standing now. When I go back to the surface, I'm going to build a new house. That is all this bitch cares about is her house. She has not been with anything else that has unfolded since then. I see. So the Mist henchmen are underground, are they? Or they were. We'll never forget Hari or you. Thank you so much for everything. You are so welcome. So let's check all of these out. Here lies the future Hari, with his lamp of words shining light on the dark future. Aw, that's a very beautiful tribute. Here lies the past Hari. Bravely, he looked back on the past. Now, the past returns to the earth. I like that one a lot too. I think that's a pretty beautiful tribute. And our last one, here lies the present Hari, with words filling 1,000 books, soothing many nightmares. All right, that one's a little lackluster. But anyway, before you do anything else, make sure you check right behind this Hari statue or tombstone or whatever you want to call this thing, because it does have a miracle water. And this is another one of those little secret items that people tend to overlook, and this does count towards your 100% item completion, so do not overlook it. So with this miracle water, let us cast lots. You guys know the drill. And the winner of this dun, 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 is Gala. Holy shit, you got the last shit too, Gala. You are just lucky today. Okay, so that is great news for us. So let's go ahead and make sure we talk to the mayor, as the guard kind of instructed us. We won't talk to every townsperson, but we'll talk to at least one person per floor. They say you're going to carry out Hari's dying wishes. Yes. I mean, we've already technically started to do what Hari asked of us. What do you have to say, old woman? Humph, stopping the earthquakes isn't going to bring my family back to me. Well, fuck you. A simple thank you will do. I can't stand it anymore. I don't care if the earthquake stopped. I want to go up to the surface. Again, she's the same woman that I agreed with earlier on, where I sure would not have just been chilling here. I would have rather just died up on the surface. Thank you, haha. Thank you so much, haha. It's all thanks to you, ha 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 ha. This is what you'd call a smile of satisfaction. I'm so happy words can't describe. Say, I have a favor to ask of you, haha. Would you bring me some spring salts from Vidna? That's a town known for its hot springs. I'm prepared to reward you. I hope you can do this for me. One more thing. I have instructed the guards to let you use the elevator. Please use it. Ha ha. Okay, is he really wanting us to do a fetch quest for him after everything that we've done? Bruh? Yeah, he's not playing around. He really wants us to go to Vidna and get him those fucking spring salts. Yeah, that's kind of lame, but you know what? Whatever, let's not ask any questions. Let's just do what the douchebag has instructed. But, of course, we will not worry about any of that right now. What I'm going to do is sleep at the inn, and I will save, and when we do come back together in our next episode, we will be ready to actually advance onward with the story. So we'll go ahead and just call this a recording session. We got quite a lot done. We ended up saving the people of Underground Octam, and the mayor is still a total tool, which I guess we shouldn't really be too surprised. But I promise when we do come back together, I will make a sticky note or something and put it on my game that I have to show you guys freed. And that's it, right? I believe you guys saw Gola Gola. So anyway, I will take care of all Seru that you have not yet seen on camera. But that should be pretty much all we'll have to do when we come back together, outside of just making that beeline for Vidna and grabbing these stupid salts for the mayor. But thank you very much, everyone. I hope you have enjoyed this set of episodes. I hope you enjoyed watching me take on Xain, even though it probably wasn't quite the battle you were anticipating. Hopefully, at least seeing me overcome him has filled you with the knowledge that you too, and the courage that you too can do it. And you can conquer him if you get enough levels and if you are a little bit lucky. All right, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and part ways with you all here. Thank you so very much for watching and all of your comments and just all of your encouragement in general. You truly do not know how wonderful it feels to log on in the mornings and just check comments and private messages and emails and get some of the wonderful responses from all of you. It just fills me with so much joy, and it makes this even more rewarding than it already was. So I just wanted to take a minute to thank you sincerely. And with that being said, I will go ahead and call this a video. So as always, I am your host, Rabbit. This is my 100% item guide / walkthrough / let's play of Legend of Legaia, and I cannot wait to see you in our next episode, my friends. Take care until then. Bye!